Hello everyone, thank you for tuning into my channel. So today I'm coming to you with a video about my fitness supplements. So if you've been following me on my Healthy Jenell journey on Instagram, I've been telling you guys about my Healthy Jenell Instagram. You should know about it, and if you don't, check it out. I created a supportive Healthy Jenell Facebook fan page where the stuff that comes from my Healthy Jenell Instagram automatically features there as a way to share stuff to my community of supporters who aren't on Instagram. And number two, on the Healthy Jenell Facebook page, I'm also featuring other people's transformation stories and so on. So anyway, the point of mentioning that was that I also shared my supplements on my Healthy Jenell Instagram as well as Facebook, and I wanted to do a video talking about them a little bit more thoroughly. Is that okay with y'all? Okay, so I do take pre-workout supplements, and I take some type of like post-workout supplement. I'll start with the first one. This is the GNC Burn 60 dietary supplement. It is a thermogenic formula that increases calorie burning by up to 60%, and it boosts energy and metabolism. Okay, so this is one of the pre-workout supplements that I take, and this is actually one of the first pre-workout supplements I ever bought, and I bought it just so that I could have like some type of energy boost before my workouts. I bought this like right after I had the baby, not too long after I had the baby, and I really just needed a little bit of energy. The person in GNC recommended this because he suggested that it was not too intense as far as the energy goes, but it would definitely give me a little boost to get me going. And he also liked the fact that it helps to like lose weight, which is something that I obviously was doing. So I can't say that this is something that you should take if you're nursing or are pregnant and want to work out. I wouldn't suggest it because I find that because it does have caffeine in it, and depending on what you feel about caffeine on your pregnancy, you might want to avoid it. Although small amounts of caffeine are actually okay, you know, you just want to take care of your baby and do what makes sense. Now, I've consistently been using this. I take 2 tablets a day, and I'll show you what the tablets look like. They are red in color, and they have like a spiciness to them. I don't know if I would call it cinnamon or what. They have like a spicy smell too. So when you use it, you kind of feel like that spicy burning sensation. It's not like, oh, it's so hot. It's not like that. It just has a little something to it. And like I said, I've been taking it consistently. I take 2 a day. In most recent times, I've invested in another pre-workout. So on the days when I take that other one, which I'll get into, I don't take this. But this is something you can take on days when you aren't working out as well. I take it 30 to 60 minutes before my workout. And on days I don't work out, I also take it. And as far as like the weight loss and the calorie burn, I would say that it does work because as long as everything else is intact, like you can't have a horrible diet where you're eating McDonald's and you're eating Kentucky Fried Chicken and you're eating Domino's every day, or Chinese food, you're ordering out a lot, or even if you're not eating fast food but you're making your own foods at home but you're not proportioning them correctly and you're making them high sodium, high fat, high oil, frying things, then yeah, it's not going to do what it's supposed to do. But if you're taking it in conjunction with with a good healthy fitness regimen and diet plan, I would personally say that they work because I've consistently have lost weight. Yes, I go hard in the gym, and yes, I do focus on my eating, but I've had only 1 month where I've had a plateau on my weight loss. And it only lasted like 2 weeks. So I would definitely put my stamp of approval on it. I mean, it is something that I buy back. I've been buying it back every time it finishes. So I'm not saying this for you to go buy it and then I don't believe in the product. I literally, this is what I buy. So I say that it's something you can totally try. It is an investment, of course. Any pre-workout is an investment, but if you're someone who is working hard and you just need a little bit of energy, then a pre-workout is good, whether you get this or something else. So the next pre-workout I'll talk about is this one. This is the GNC Pro Performance AMP. Amplified NO Loaded V2. So and this stuff right here, I said this stuff right here. This is some serious stuff. Right here it says rapid. It says right here, feel extreme energy and experience greater physical and mental intensity. And I'm gonna tell you right now that you do feel extreme energy. I actually only take it now on days when I do my my long run. I've been running a lot. If you follow me on Healthy Jenell, then you would know that I run Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and if I'm not able to do it one of those days, then I find another day, but I do run 3 days a week, and I'm running now about 7 miles. My short days are about 5 miles, and my long days are about 7 miles, and I take this before it because I noticed once I started getting into the 5 mile range that anything after like 4.5 miles, I just really didn't have the energy mentally, because my body, obviously, our bodies are capable of anything. It's our minds that are the ones holding us back. So mentally, after like 4.5 miles, I would make it to 5, I would make it to 5.5, but I was pushing myself the whole way through. And once I started taking this, it really made a difference. Now, I started taking this before the runs. And when I took it the first time, I remember feeling like I got shot up with something. Like, no lie, that's just the easiest, probably the most vivid way to explain it. You feel like somebody, like you're on drugs. I've never taken drugs before, so maybe that's not a fair assessment. And I apologize to anyone who has suffered with substance abuse. I'm just using the words loosely, but you feel like something's going on because although you're kind of calm in appearance, inside you feel like you just need to go. So it is one of those things that I would recommend you only take it if you're at the point in your fitness journey where you are on beast mode. This is not like for the person who's gonna be in the gym on an elliptical machine just going like this. This is not for the person who's walking on the treadmill. This is not even for the person who goes to the gym and just does a little bit of dumbbells. You know, you're doing your shoulder press, you're doing your curls. This is not for that person. This is for that person who's gonna be out. Like, have you guys seen that video of the lady on the elliptical machine on Facebook? She's like, she was on this. She was on this. Yo, this is for the person who's gonna run 6 miles on a treadmill in like an hour and not stop, or maybe take a little bit of a break. This is for the person who's gonna go on the Stairmaster, put that joint on level like 10, and you're gonna be walking up the Stairmaster, and you're gonna do that for 45 minutes. This is for that person who is going to lift weights, and you're gonna be lifting weights for like an hour, and you're gonna be going hardcore, whether it's increasing your reps and your weights are low, or you're doing heavy reps and you just need to go. This is for that. When I took this on a day where my workout was not rigorous, not by intention, it just so happened I could not work out as long as I normally do, but the time that I did work out, I went hard. I felt like jolts of adrenaline, I guess is the way I would describe it, through my body. Like, there would be moments where, if any point in time my heart raced, I don't know if you're one of those people, but when something scares you, do you ever go like that? Like, I have a bad habit of doing that all the time. My husband says it bothers him so much because it scares him. But anyway, those type of moments where you're like, I promise you, if you've taken this, as soon as your like heart jumps or whatever, you feel like shoots of adrenaline. I would feel it through my arms, up my body, down my legs. And now I know that somebody is probably like, well, this is crazy. Why would you take it? And I'm telling you, I know it probably sounds insane. And you're probably like, why would I want to even take something like that? I'm telling you, when you are working out when you have this in you, in your system, you can do anything. Of course, within your physical range. If you've never run 6 miles before, you're not going to run 6 miles just because you take this. That's not what I'm saying. If you've never lifted weights before, you're not going to be able to like bench press, you know, 200 pounds just because you take this. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, in a very dramatic, exaggerated way, is that whatever it is you're currently doing now, if you take this pre-workout, you will be able to sustain it longer without feeling fatigued, without feeling mentally exhausted, and your body will be able to handle it. You won't start to feel like you need to stop every couple of seconds because you're tired. But it doesn't give you, you know, exaggerated energy. Like I said, I'm not going to be able to go run a marathon because I'm taking this. I've been running 6 miles because I've been training to do so, and this has helped me get through it to the end without feeling like, okay, how many more minutes? Okay, let's just keep going. Okay, you can do it, Jenell. Go, Jenell. You got this. You got this. Which is what was happening. I kept having to really push myself, and this helps, okay? So it says to take 1 scoop for moderate exercise intensity and 2 scoops for extreme. I've only taken 1 scoop every single time I've worked out, and it's never failed me in terms of energy, and I still have that like jolt of adrenaline through me when that time, and I was on 1 scoop. So personally, I would say 1 scoop is all you need. You do not need to take 2 scoops. Maybe if you are a man taking this, then maybe that might be why, because men have different levels of muscle ratio to their, you know, fat than we do. We tend to be more fatty as women. But yeah, I hope you understood what I mean about this. There are tons of pre-workout drinks, chews, supplements, and tablets. This is not the only one. It's just the only one that I've taken, and I've been fine. So maybe when it finishes, if you guys have recommendations, make them for me, and I will definitely look into it. But I've tried this and it works, and I'm one of those people, when I find something that works, there's really no need to continue trying other things, unless of course someone sends it to me and I'm doing like a product review and I'm doing it for information purposes. But to just go buy a bunch of pre-workouts, I would never do that unless this one didn't work and I needed to buy another one because this one didn't work. All right, enough of that. Now, the last thing that I take are these Glutamine shoes. Oh, I actually don't have any in here because I put them in a Ziploc baggie. I'll go get one. But this is a Glutamine shoe. These are the Rapid Drive Glutamine 2500 Power Chew Dietary Supplement. And basically, what the Glutamine does is it provides amino acids and other nutrients that your muscles are depleted of when you weight train or weight lift and stuff like that. So I told you all that I increased my weight training in my workout video, or maybe it was my how I lost 23 pounds video. Either way, check those videos out. And so as I continue to increase my weight training, in terms of like the amount that I do, the reps that I do, and also the weight that I lift, my muscles get really sore, and soreness is something that we all experience. It's not just me. And when you have that muscle soreness, it takes time to recover. If you work out really hardcore or even light on a Monday, Tuesday you could be sore, Wednesday you could be sore, and then Thursday you're still a little sore. You pop a Glutamine shoe after your workout, well, I pop a Glutamine chew after my workout, and the soreness really doesn't last that long. I initially thought it was a gimmick because someone on Instagram actually told me about this. I had complained about being sore. Or did I complain about being sore, or was she just offering advice? She was probably just offering advice because she saw that I was like working out real good. So this is what they look like. I keep them in a baggie, and I just keep them in my gym bag. It's just so much easier, like right after my workout, just grab them and chew them. So they're little chews. They don't taste bad. I think I've gotten used to them, so to me they taste really good. But I remember the first time I was like, okay, kind of like a grape candy that is a little bit fibery. But now it doesn't taste fibery at all. So anyway, I was saying, I thought this was kind of like a gimmick. Somebody had suggested I take it to help with my weight training recovery, and it's good for the muscles to restore them and so on. And so I was like, okay, I'll see if it really makes a big difference or whatever. And, you know, personally, it has. I really am not sore after my workouts. Most days after I've done a lot, it takes a while for me to even identify that I'm sore, because it just really I don't get that sore anymore. And then when I am sore, I'm not sore very long, which is nice. So those are my supplements. These 3 supplements just happen to be GNC because that's where I go easily. It's just an easy place to go to. So for me, that's why I'm taking them. You might have recommendations. I'm open to them. But like I said, I don't see myself trying something new if what I'm using works, unless, you know, what I am using, I run out of it and then make a decision to try something else. But it's just not worth it for me to try something new, don't like it, and then have to like go and return it. It's too time consuming. So let me know what you guys do for your, or take rather, as your pre-workout, if you are even taking one. If you're not taking a pre-workout, I would tell you to consider it. It doesn't have to be hardcore like the AMP. It could be something light like the Burn 60. You know, or if you feel like you need something hardcore like the AMP, that's an option too. And I also just want to note that I do understand that some people are not supportive of like fitness supplements. You know, whether you feel as though taking them is like, I don't know, cheating, or if your concerns for taking them are just like they're not like natural or whatever. Like, I get it. So you don't have to go take a fitness supplement at all in any shape, form. In fact, you know, do what makes you feel good. If you're one of those people who feels like you would benefit from one and you want to give it a try, you know, you make the investment. Every penny you invest in your health and being a better person is so much better for you overall in the long run. It shows that you're willing to dedicate. It shows that you're willing to invest in your body, love yourself, and do something for yourself. You know, I know $15 on this one and $30 on that one. It's like, it's just, it can definitely become very expensive. I get it. So, you know, depending on how much you work out, you probably don't go through them that often. I really don't go through my supplements in every month, even though most of them are 30-day supplies, because I just don't take them every day. Like I said, some things I take only when I work out hardcore, and other things I take only when I weight train, so which is not every day. So it's lasting me a little bit longer than just the 1 month. I don't know if I missed anything. I really hope I didn't, but feel free to leave your questions in comments below. Sorry about the distraction. I know Elle sometimes can be distracting, and when you see her, you don't hear me. It's just like wah, 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 wah. But I hope this video was helpful to you. Subscribe to my channel. I put out videos every Monday, and of course, I love you for watching. Bye.
Leave you behind, grabbing the wrong, catch up, weapons against me can't prosper. Armor of God is much stronger than the army of y'all. I'm ready for war. After that, I'm ready to ball, and after that